Properties of addition. Closure property. If A and B are any two whole numbers, then A plus B is also a whole number. If we add 13 and 24, we get 37. Here, 13 and 24 are both whole numbers, and the sum 37 is also a whole number. Example: commutative property. If A and B are any two whole numbers, then A plus B is equal to B plus A. For example, when we add 13 and 24, we get 37. And when we add 24 and 13, we also get 37. In both the cases, the answer is same. This property is known as commutative property of addition. Additive property of 0. For any whole number A plus 0 is equal to 0 plus A is equal to A. The whole number 0 is called the additive identity. Associative property. If A, B, and C are any three whole numbers, then A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. Let us understand this with an example. Add 1,231,672, 2,363,843, and 3,112,950. To do so, we can first add 1,231,672 and 2,363,843, and then add 3,112,950. Or we can first add 2,363,843 and 3,112,950, and then add 1,231,672. We get the same sum in both the cases. So we can change the grouping of the three numbers when finding their sum. This means first number plus second number plus third number is equal to second number plus third number plus first number. Properties of subtraction. If A and B are two whole numbers such that A is greater than B, or A equals B, then A minus B is a whole number. Otherwise, the subtraction is not possible in whole numbers. If A and B are two whole numbers, then A minus B is not equal to B minus A generally. Particular case. If A and B are two equal numbers, then A minus B is equal to B minus A. If A is any whole number, then A minus 0 is equal to A. But 0 minus A is not a whole number. If A, B, and C are three whole numbers, then A minus B minus C is not equal to A minus B minus C generally. If A, B, and C are whole numbers such that A minus B is equal to C, then B plus C is equal to A. Subtraction is called the inverse of addition. Addition is called the inverse of subtraction. Addition and subtraction are inverse operations. Properties of multiplication. Closure property. If A and B are any two whole numbers, then A into B is also a whole number. Whole number into whole number is equal to whole number. For example, if we multiply 7 by 6, we get 42. Here, 7 and 6 are both whole numbers, and the product 42 is also a whole number. Commutative property. If A and B are any two whole numbers, then A into B is equal to B into A. Example, when we multiply 12 by 3, we get 36. And when we multiply 3 by 12, we also get 36. In both the cases, the answer is same. This property is known as commutative property of multiplication. Multiplicative property of 0. For any whole number A into 0 is equal to 0 into A is equal to 0. That is, when any whole number is multiplied with 0, it's equal to 0. For example, 9 into 0 is equal to 0. 20 into 0 is equal to 0. And 100 into 0 is also equal to 0. Multiplicative property of 1. For any whole number A into 1 is equal to 1 into A is equal to A. That is, when any whole number is multiplied with 1, we get the number itself. The whole number 1 is called multiplicative identity. For example, 9 into 1 is equal to 9, and 1 into 9 is also equal to 9. Associative property. If A, B, and C are any three whole numbers, then A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. Let's understand this with the help of animation. We have 24 blocks. If we arrange them 3 rows of 8 blocks, or arrange them in 2 rows of 12 blocks, the total number of blocks remain the same. Distributive properties. Multiplication over addition. If A, B, and C are any three whole numbers, then A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. Multiplication over subtraction. If A, B, and C are any three whole numbers, then A into B minus C is equal to A into B minus A into C.